Finding the equation of a line given the slope and the point, given 2 points, or given the slope and its intercept. So we can find the equation of a line given the following conditions. So expectedly, our answer is written in this form: ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So this form, in some other references, it is called the standard form of a linear equation. Sometimes our answer is written in y is equal to mx plus b. This is called slope-intercept form of linear equation in some other references. Okay, so let's start. So how are we going to find the equation of a line given 1 point and the slope? We need this formula: y minus y sub 1 is equal to m times quantity x minus x sub 1. M here is the slope and x and y are the arbitrary point. So this is our given, a point and a slope. So we're going to label this as our x, the first number. The second number in our coordinate is the y. So we can label this as x sub 1, y sub 1. Or either way, no problem. You can just simply label this as x, y. And we can substitute this in our variables. So let's start. So y sub 1 here is 4. Our m is positive 2. Our x sub 1 is positive 1. Okay, then we're going to simplify them. So write down y minus 4. We just remove the parentheses here. Then we're going to distribute this to 2 times x and 2 times negative 1. This will give us 2x minus 2. Then our next aim is we're going to transpose these terms to the other side, so that one of the side of this equal sign is 0. So I decided to transpose this 1 minus 4 to the other side. So we can do this by adding both sides by negative y, so that this will be eliminated. So it becomes negative 4 here, then 2x minus y minus 2. And lastly, we'll add 4 to both sides, so that finally it becomes 0. Then 2x minus y, then negative 2 plus 4 is positive 2. And this is our answer. Or we can rewrite this into 2x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0, because we want it to be written into ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. And that is the standard form of the linear equation. Okay, so for our given number 2, so the point is 2, 3, and the slope is negative 2/3. So using the same process, we're going to replace, but wait, we need to label this as xy. So we can substitute this to our x or y, or I prefer to substitute this to y sub 1 and x sub 1. Although if you're going to substitute this here in y and x, they will just give the same result. So let us now simplify from here. So we will substitute our y sub 1 is negative 3, our m is negative 2/3, and our x sub 1 is positive 2. Then after that, simplify. So y minus negative 3, so change the sign of the subtrahend and proceed to addition. Or you can just simply say negative times negative, that's positive. So write down negative 2/3 here, then we just simplified by removing one of the parentheses. The next, we want to get rid of this denominator 3. So I just copied it again, and I decided to multiply both sides by 3 because I want this 3 here to be cancelled out, to be eliminated, because we want to simplify our equation. Okay, so what is left here, it's 3 times quantity y plus 3, and the other side negative 2 times quantity x minus 2. Then we can distribute this 3 times y, 3 times 3, negative 2 times x, and negative 2 times negative 2, and this will be the simplified form. 3y plus 9 is equal to negative 2x plus 4. Then I just copied it again. So the final step is we're going to transpose this terms to the other side. It's either way. So I decided to transpose negative 2x plus 4 to the other side, so we can add 2x to both sides, so that that will be eliminated. And what will be left here is 2x plus 3y plus 9. This is 0. Then write down plus 4. Then we still have 4 here, so we can eliminate this by subtracting 4 to both sides. So 4 minus 4, finally it is now 0. 9 minus 4 is 5. Then write them down. And this will be our answer. It is in ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now, how about if 2 points are given? How are we going to find the equation of a line? So at this moment, we need two formulas. The formula in finding the slope and the formula that we used a while ago, the point slope formula. Okay, so why do we need to use the slope formula? Because the slope here is not available. So since we need one slope and one point in order to get a line, but in this case, we have no slope. But since we have 2 points, we can still generate a slope using this formula. So let's start. So we're going to label our given by x, y, and this is another x, y. Okay, so to avoid confusion, we can label this as x sub 1 and y sub 1. So let's start substituting the values. So y here is -1, then y sub 1 is -3. So our x is -1 and our x sub 1 is +2. Then simplify, negative, change the sign of the subtrahend, then proceed to addition. So that is -1 plus 3. Then below, -1 minus 2. So simplify them, -1 plus 3 is +2, -1 minus 2 is -3. So if the denominator is negative, we can put the negative sign in the middle or in the numerator, and that will be our slope. So we already have the slope, and we have a point. Actually, we have 2 points, so we have an option which point we want to use. So I think these two are enough for us to get the equation of a line. So we're going to follow the process that we used in our previous examples. So this y sub 1 and x sub 1, we're going to use this point. So let's start substituting. So y sub 1 is -3, our m is -2/3, then our x sub 1 is +2. Then this is the same process like what we did in example number 2. So to get rid of this 3, multiply both sides by 3. Then this will be cancelled out. Then distribute 3 to y plus 3, that is 3y plus 9. Distribute -2 to x minus 2, that is -2x plus 4. Then we want to transpose this -2x plus 4 to the other side. So we're going to eliminate them one by one. Let's start with +2x. +2x also here, so this one is eliminated. So write down 2x plus 3y plus 9. Write down equal sign. This one is 0. And write down plus 4. Then lastly, -4 to both sides so that finally it becomes 0. Then 9 minus 4 is 5. And this will be our answer. ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. It is already in the standard form of linear equation. So lastly, what if the given is slope and an intercept? So how are we going to find the equation? So if these are the given, we can use this slope-intercept form, y is equal to mx plus b. So this is our given, a slope of 2 and a y-intercept of 3. So just write the slope-intercept form, then just simply substitute them. Our slope is 2, our y-intercept is 3, then this is our equation. It is written in slope-intercept form, y is equal to 2x plus 3. Last example, our slope is 3/7 and our y-intercept is -5. Same process, write down the slope-intercept form, then substitute. Our m is 3/7, our y-intercept is -5. Then after substituting, simplify, and this will be our answer, y is equal to 3/7x minus 5.